This Let's Play was made possible by these generous patrons. And we are back.
For more deadly descents.
Let's kill everything inside of this castle. Hi, friend.
Hi.
Hi, friend.
Hi, Hodrog. See you later.
Nope. I went to dodge
he
it.
definitely wants to get over there, though.
No.
He wants to invite you to his tea party. What are you doing?
I don't like tea.
I love tea.
I'm not a British person.
I'll drink it. I'll eat it. I don't care.
I'll eat it. You eat tea much, Sam?
I'll consume it. I'm fine with it. I like tea.
Uh-oh. Gotcha, baby.
Heck, I had to go to the grocery store today, not because of tea, but...
You had to go for tea?
But I needed...
That might be the most British thing ever.
I
had to go for tea.
I needed a palate cleanser, because all I had was potatoes and...
There's nothing wrong with potatoes.
No, I had potatoes,
crap,
tofu, peppers,
peppers are good.
And veggies.
You want the peppers.
But I needed some fruit. I needed a well-balanced diet.
A pepper's a fruit, is it not?
Technically is, but it doesn't feel like a fruit. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no, I get that.
It's like tomato.
It doesn't feel like a fruit. I need it to feel like a fruit, otherwise the scurvy doesn't disappear.
In two categories. Peppers and tomatoes need to be not considered fruits. They need to be considered some kind of like a sub-word for fruit.
A sub-word for fruit?
We can have like our sweet fruits and our non-sweet fruits, because tomatoes aren't really sweet. They're more...
They can be, but yeah, I get what you're saying.
Yeah, but for the most
part, they're a little bit more starchy, a little bit more
starchy, a little bit more acidic.
Yeah,
same with peppers, because I know fruits are just technically, you know, anything that has seeds in them. Like that's the difference between vegetables and fruits. Technically, a cucumber's a fruit, but
does that make me a fruit? I got seeds in me.
Technically, yes. Then.
Oh my God!
I grow a watermelon and explode. Rugrats told me so.
Wait, I don't grow on a tree though. I've already figured out what's wrong with your plan. And oh God!
It's just like the Pop-Tart plan. There's holes in it, but I continue to deny it.
Whoa, that is a crazy sword.
That is a crazy sword. 1,000 DPS.
I think
It's like a Super Bowl number. I'd take it.
Yeah, that's double damage.
Yeah. Bam.
Ooh! Ooh!
Yeah, you're gonna have to get in close, but
yeah, but he does a ton of damage.
Yeah, the whack.
Well, that's just it. Like against bosses and stuff, it'll be useful.
Oh yeah.
If I make it to a boss.
Blood sword.
Nope, don't hit me.
It's like a giant grudge to hold against someone in a sword form.
Bam, bam, bam. It's kind of cool how it throws a grenade too. Please, please. No. Okay, you just get to be goofed up down there now. I was gonna say it's kind of cool how. Oh, I goofed that one up.
Oh, you goofed that one big time. Oh, you're just knocking.
Oh God, it's not much damage though.
Oh,
like it feels like a lot of damage, but oh God, I don't know how much damage they do because they seem to have a lot of life. Oh God.
I would suggest not getting hit by them.
Yeah, I'm gonna try not to.
Get himself in another trap.
There you go. One down. Out of ammo. You can't turn around. You can't turn around. You got goofed up. Whoa, key to the castle.
Key to the castle.
I think I've been to the oh no! I think I've been to the spot that's the key to the castle before, but I can't quite remember. Got you trapped. Got you trapped, buddy. I need my turret back.
Oh, you
Can I get a turret, please? Nope. Nope. There you go.
That's too bad. You're gonna have to wait for that one.
Nope. The turret's up.
So
everything has to be. I have to be within its range. Owie.
I already have a mistake by like continuing to be on certain social media platforms like Facebook because
I've tried to back up on Facebook as much as I can.
Yeah.
Did I already tell you that Jen got hacked or something went down with her Instagram thing? Yeah.
Oh.
She still doesn't have it back yet.
That's weird.
Yeah. I don't know why. I haven't followed up on the story really.
So Facebook is convenient in some ways because it allows all my art buddies to kind of like stay connected and like we used it for art groups and stuff like that.
I honestly only use it for
D&D, Messenger
for planning and what do you call it? Events.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. It's basically a calendar.
It's a real, and birthdays too, I guess.
Yeah, to remind you, like, oh, that person's birthday. That's important. I should remember that.
It does help me.
It's my mom's birthday. I should probably remember that.
I goof up on birthdays a lot.
Yeah, me too.
But it's just because there's so many. It's like phone numbers. School, you don't know this person's phone number? Oh, that's dumb. That's the badness of the internet. It's like, no, I can put
not.
those brain cells to other things now.
Yeah,
like,
I don't need to do that because
God.
they have an address and I can just put it in and
Yeah.
email them. That's way
Oh,
better.
God.
You don't know their personal email? No. Why would I? That's why they're on this list. They're on this exclusive list of people.
You know what's funny?
when
I
I get to act that.
actually know more emails than I do phone numbers.
That makes sense though. So like the
But I don't email anyone.
the
I don't
brain
know.
cells that went to go towards remembering phone
Whoa,
numbers
whoa.
is just gone to remembering emails. It's
Whoa, whoa.
Which in some ways it's actually more advanced because they're usually longer.
Yeah, but they have like mnemonic devices to help remember them because it's not just a bunch of numbers. I don't know if that's the correct terminology to be using.
Yeah.
Mnemonic device, but it's definitely easy to remember because it's like, oh yeah, it's paintball champion 69 XXX 124.
Or
That's easy.
Like most people now just have standard emails around our age with like,
Yeah.
I need an actual email for adult things.
I need an adult email,
An adult email.
and then I need a YouTube email.
And then I need an email for my business. And I need my email for this other stuff.
Yeah, if you don't have a spam email,
Yeah,
like
if you don't
what's
have
going on with you?
multiple emails, something's wrong.
Yeah, I think I have about 3. Oh God, no.
I run about 3. I have one for art. I have one for just general, which it's been used for so long that I kind of have to keep it. And then I have one for 10 more minutes as well.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. You have a 10 more minutes email.
Yeah, that's how the Patreons get a hold of me.
Yeah, that's right. Because you don't want to give away all your secrets.
Well, no, it keeps it.
I know.
Makes it
I'm
way.
just goofing
It
around.
makes it way easier to keep in line. But anyways,
Oh God.
I was on Facebook because I was uploading pictures because I was out sketching again with some friends. We were checking out a new spot over in Berkeley. Just scoping out a new spot, having a good time, looking for some new stuff to draw. And typically, the guy that runs it, my mentor wanted me to upload stuff.
Oh, that's right. Your mentor is the one who runs
Yeah.
your guys' art stuff.
He runs the art stuff, so he usually picks the places, and like he'll take me and another friend of mine, ironically also named Chris, and we'll go out.
It's the same Chris from every time that we've ever
No,
heard about
there are
Chris.
2 separate Chris's.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
There's I know which ones, but the
Yes.
ones that you're talking about, the art Chris.
Yes.
The other one isn't art Chris, right?
There's 2 art Chris's.
What?
There's
Yeah.
there's 2 art Chris's, but we always call him by his last name.
Oh no! Why did I do that?
They went to school together.
Yeah.
So the one that runs it is Chris, but then the other one has a nickname, but I kind of don't want to give it away because like that's personal for him.
Yeah.
Because it's also his last name.
Only his loved ones get to call him that.
Only his loved ones. So like he goes by something else. I have a nickname for him because there's too many Chris's. Everybody.
Well, is it a nickname if it's his last name?
It's his last name, but I changed it up one of the letters to make it sound cooler. And it was also
so
his-
you gave him a nickname.
Well, it was also his nickname growing up too. It's not super iterative. It's like, oh, this is a genius move. It's like, no, you mispronounced it once because you thought that's how it sounded, but it's actually way cooler than how it's actually pronounced. So yes, that is now your last name.
That's now your last name.
It's now your
I
last
own
name.
you.
That's like, my last name is like, let's say James Gunn.
I don't think you need to hide your last name. Honestly, like
No,
you don't
no.
need to say it on stream.
No. I'm trying to think of like an example though. Like,
Oh,
say
if you're gonna make
James,
like a
James Gunn. Gunn sounds kind of cool, right? But
Gunn's
what
a
if
cool last name.
But what if it's pronounced Goon or something like that? But you just pronounce it Gun. You're like, no, that's not your name. I know it's actually pronounced Goon, but
then
too
you
bad.
can just call him Goon.
Yeah.
Yeah, easy enough. Oh God,
Ooh,
that's the boss
it's
area.
boss.
This is the one that gives me an infection if he hits me. So I'm not exactly fond of letting him hit me, because I don't know what the infections do. Oh jeez. No,
But-
please don't.
So-
Please don't. I don't know what it does. I think it's like increased damage or something.
It's something, yeah.
Oh God, come on. Take
almost
that,
got
take that.
Got him.
Thank you. Yeah, I noticed everything because I've come to this chamber
Nice.
like twice
Castle
now. Each time, they've given me like infection increases.
This actually reminds me of an art piece I did in college.
It kind of reminds me of
I did an art piece very similar to this way back in the day.
what is the one where the guy
Different
had a
color
heart
scheme, but-
disease or whatever, or maybe heart
Oh.
cancer?
Yeah.
Hyperlight Drifter.
Hyperlight Drifter.
Reminds me of Hyperlight Drifter.
Yeah, it does remind me of that too.
In all the good ways.
Yes, for sure.
Oh, come on.
But yeah, so I was uploading stuff on art, and I
Oh,
love
God.
how Facebook loves to recommend.
Downgrade all your shit?
Well, yes, but also recommend who should be your friends on Facebook.
Oh, yeah, I love that.
It's such a great thing
Woo.
because it's always the worst possible people. It's like, I would never be friends with this. and my rival from high school popped up.
Your rival.
My rival.
Like how you
from
call
high
him your
school.
rival.
Fucking hate that guy.
Oh God, none of the spikes.
And you know how, you have grudges in high school, and you go like, you know what?
No, I don't.
No,
Never.
Okay, but there's maybe individuals that in high school that you didn't get along very well with, and you're like, all right, whatever. I hope they're not dead, but I also don't really care if they're doing that.
No, I do hope some of them are dead. Fuck them.
So
honestly, fuck you,
that,
you piece of shit.
I had that opinion as well until I saw that.
So you grew as a person.
Until I saw that smug bastard's face. And then
that sounds like life got you before I could, you prick.
And then I saw it, was just like, oh wow, he still looks like the same smug prick from high school.
Yeah.
I don't think he's changed.
No, when someone almost stabs you, or at least threatens to stab you, and then tries to get you framed for drugs and get you expelled and then in trouble with the law, yeah, go fucking die.
So I didn't have that level of thing. This kid was just a jerk to me, so we were all in band together, right?
Wait, can I not get to the left?
It's
like a full wall.
You should be able to get through it somehow.
That's what I thought too.
Jump up? No? Go down?
I guess it's
Try and
down,
go
maybe.
through. Keep going down.
Maybe it's a teleport or something.
There might be
I can't
a
go down from here, so I have to go down to the right.
Weird. Yeah, jump. See what's over here. We'll continue the grudge story.
Sorry, just
down. Go down, like double down. Double
Yeah.
down. Oh, there's a wall.
There, I see it now. Yeah.
So,
please go down. Thank you.
I'd known this kid since about 4th grade, and I always had kind of a little bit of a grudge from the very beginning because he kind of
just kind of had an ugly face, right?
No.
I don't know who we're talking about.
He came into my classroom and his name was called before he basically had the same initials as me. I was like, who's this new kid? Shows up in 4th grade, steals my seat. Is like, what the heck?
But I hate this guy.
I'm a nice guy. I've been a very nice guy. Most people know me as a nice guy. Very typically.
I've had friends who just met you go like, oh, he's a very nice. He's a very nice guy. And I was like, you saying that like insultingly? And they're like, no, he's genuinely like a nice guy. I'm like, oh,
I'm very.
Yes, you're right. You got that correct.
Growing up, I was very quiet and I didn't really talk a lot. I also just kind of drew, and that was really it. Not that it's really that different from what I do now.
Yeah.
But even from like the very beginning, it's like, I don't know about this dude.
This dude who
I grew up with. I don't know if I like him.
What is 176? That's probably better. But then this trap seems crazy too.
I might do the trap instead.
Yeah, but does it trap them for longer? 6.5 seconds? 6.5? Not really. No, it's 405 versus 405. I already have that trap.
Oh, never mind then.
Yeah, it's a higher number. It's what is that? 8 plus? But I've increased this one. It's 6 plus. So
bonus stats.
Yeah. Plus, it's all my mun-muns, and I don't want to spend all my mun-muns. Make sure I trade out the correct one.
Yeah, it's 30 more damage. Yeah. Go for it.
There we go.
But yeah, I'd known this kid since. Oh wait, go up real quick. There's a reference.
A reference?
Yeah. Near Automata.
Oh shoot! Yeah, right there.
Still haven't played that game. But,
I haven't either. I heard it's great.
I heard it's really good. So I've known this kid since about 4th grade, and we were always in band together. He was a trombone player, I was a trumpet player. We were like,
so you guys hit it off like two brasses in a brasso factory.
Well, for the longest time, I didn't really care. Like, it was mostly fine. Like, he was just another kid. He was semi-popular. I was popular just because everyone knew me as the nice kid who liked to draw, and I was nice to everybody. So almost
were you popular, or you just didn't have any enemies?
I'd say popular because everyone knew me and everyone liked me to the point, like, maybe not popular, but popular to the point that no one hated me. And whenever I was in the room, people wanted to talk to me. Like, they weren't like, oh, he's in the room. How dare he be here? No one.
What happened when you turned into an adult?
There was only a couple people that didn't like me, and that was only because they were always getting in trouble, and I was never getting in trouble. Like the one or two.
You weren't a dirty snitch, were you?
No, I didn't tell on anybody.
Dirty snitch.
Oh no, not anything. Like, I didn't tell on people. They just didn't like it. It's like, why aren't you engaging in this illicit behavior with us? Why aren't you being complacent?
That makes people think that you're a snitch.
But I never told on anyone. It
doesn't matter. You don't need to be. You just need to have the perception.
I'm not gonna take that other kid's trumpet and jam it against the wall and break it because you want to do that.
I'm not saying that's the good thing to do either. Absolutely don't do that.
Yeah,
but definitely like. Yeah. I could see why they were like, oh, I don't like you being who you are because I don't trust you because there's narcs around.
And I grew up fairly religious, so I was a nice, polite, Christian boy. But I also wasn't like pushing my religion on people either. I was just like, nah, I'm just me, man. But you know, grew up with this guy, kind of like hung around. Like we were never really in the same circles, but going from elementary school all the way to high school together, you're pretty much in everything. Like we're in plays together.
You're gonna get classes.
We were
together.
both the lead nutcrackers in 2 separate versions of the play. There were so many people in the play.
That's right. I don't know who you're talking about, but I remember you telling me about this guy.
He was the nutcracker. I was the nutcracker because there were so many people in the plays.
What a selfish jerk.
He was a trombone player. I was a trumpet player, and for the longest time, things were fine.
2 brass boys in a world where there's only enough room for one brass boy.
I didn't really care for him that much, but at the same time, I didn't have anything against him. But as we started to get older, he started to get more full of himself, and like the band directors would always kind of praise him and give him a lot of love. Like he wasn't bad.
Everyone is deserving of love, Sam.
No, everyone is, and it's one thing to be like, "No, you're pretty good." But he started to get full of himself at a certain point.
Moonflower key.
And now remember, we're band geeks. We're all in band. This is
the coolest of the cool.
This is where everyone we're all nerds. We're not gonna shame each other. This kid loved to just shame me.
Like there's enough shame to go around.
Yeah, there's enough shame to go around. He would specifically take pot shots at me for almost no reason by time once we got into high school because he was the tough guy. He was the cool band.
No, he was in the band. He's not a tough guy. I'll tell you that.
That's what I mean. Like he's not. And I even at a young age I knew, what are you doing? Why are you acting like? Why are you trying to act this way? Why are you being such a pompous prick all the time?
Why you gotta be so rude?
For instance, examples. We would have a long trip where we'd have to drive on a bus for 2 hours. What am I gonna do? Sit there and do nothing?
Yeah, you could.
I'm gonna play my Game Boy. I'm gonna play Pokemon. He would berate me.
I remember this
for
story.
playing Pokemon. I was like, dude,
only nerds play Pokemon.
Only nerds.
You're in band, dumb shit.
We're a marching band on a bus for 2 hours. What are you talking about?
But technically, Pokemon's way more popular than marching band.
Yeah,
so if anything, fuck you, nerd.
And almost all the other band kids were fine. Like they would not give me like crap for that stuff. They're like, oh man, you're playing Pokemon? That's cool. Oh, you're playing your Game Boy?
For this?
That makes sense. I wish I had that.
I don't have the key to the castle. Oh, do I got to go to the throne room?
I think you got to go to the throne room.
That's not going to take us to me. That's not going to take me to another level, right?
It's gonna take you to another level. You're gonna have to look for that key.
I don't know though.
See that?
I've gone everywhere.
See, well, there's like still stuff.
I'll try, but I think I've gone everywhere.
But it was always like little instances of that, us just kind of butting heads over really petty stuff, and him just acting as cool. One time, I was in line for like food at a marching band event, and I was listening to my MP3 player and sharing it with a friend. He's like, "Oh, what are you listening to?" And I was like, at the time, I think it was like Hoobastank or something like that. Yeah. And it's a silly band, but it's whatever.
Some dumb shit, yeah.
But he berated me for it in line, like, oh, that shitty.
That's what people who feel bad about themselves do to others.
Exactly. So it was constant back and forth, things like that, and him not taking things seriously. Eventually, you become the drum major. And one time, I kind of laid into him because it was by senior year. I was a little bit more confident, a little bit more in myself. Still not super confident. Kid comes strolling in with a Starbucks, super late. We've been standing in line for 15 minutes. I just started railing into it. I was like, dude,
I remember the story.
Like, what are you doing? Like, why are we all standing here?
We're all waiting for your ass.
Yeah,
brand new Starbucks.
As our friend aptly puts it, we're waiting for you to scratch your balls in front of everyone in the band and do your goddamn job. And now I wasn't cursing back then, so I just kind of like.
So you were just like, gosh darn.
Well, yeah, I was a section leader at the time, so I was in charge of the entire trumpet section. I was like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're supposed to be. It's like, the band director says it's cool. It's like, it's cool for you guys to be 20 minutes late and us stand here? I don't think so. That ain't cool at all.
Not in my band, fucker.
So I don't think he ever liked the fact that I was kind of right about things every now and then. And just little petty things here and there, and just stuff that made him seem like a bad human being.
You showed off his negative traits.
I don't
like this.
Traits.
I can't get away with whatever I want.
Oh, you don't all just like me for no reason. But the worst part about it was, I wouldn't really put up with it and wouldn't really entertain like his pompous act. Whereas everyone else in the band would kind of be like, oh, whatever, and kind of let things go. They were like, some of them were smitten and some of them weren't, but they had like this disdain that they didn't seem to ever show. And then when I finally got out of band, I was like, how come I was the only one that ever gave this guy crap? Like, was it just me? Like, oh no, he was an absolute prick. I was like, oh, so you guys just ignored it, and you just didn't let anything by. I was the only one who would ever like give him shit for actually being the way that he was.
Did I go through the red one already?
There are very few people in this world. But he also set me off. Like one thing, like was the Hoobastank thing and the Pokemon thing. Whatever.
Honestly, Hoobastank's a bad band.
It is a bad band.
I get him for that. But
it's not a good band. But this is
tearing into someone because
this
of that.
This is 13-year-old me, and it's like, who are you like to come and like you asked me what I was listening to only make fun of me? Like,
that's probably it. Honestly,
why?
Probably
Like,
just to make
what
fun
are
of
you doing? Will's not complaining. He's listening to it too. He's fine with it. Like, what's the big deal? It was only one song too. It wasn't like I wasn't only listening to Hoobastank. It's like Story of the Year was on there. Kind of like Linkin Park, bands that were popular at the time.
like you preface it.
Bands that were popular at the time.
Post-fiss it?
Yeah, post-fiss it. But at one point, I had, I took lessons from a teacher for trumpet for a long time. And she also ran a recording studio. And at one point during our junior, or maybe I think it was our junior or senior year, we paid the money to go use their recording studio. And she'd recorded with, and done, tons of really big bands. Like, lots of people would come to her recording studio, use her whenever... whenever
I don't think you can have a recording studio and be unsuccessful.
No, she was
that's a lot of overhead.
She was very versatile too. She could play pretty much every instrument. She could play sax, she could play flute, she taught every instrument, and she was really good at all of them.
I think you kind of need to, for the most part, to be able to know how to mic things up. Oh, I can fight the Hand of the King.
Oh, nice.
That's where the throne was.
That's what happened to
he's
it.
mad.
Ooh, good luck with this one.
Yeah, Hand of the King. Hopefully I melt him
so I'll keep with
last
my story
time.
while you continue to try and not
get him.
deal with this. So we were lucky enough to record because we paid to record an album with them, and it was a really cool experience. I'd been with my teacher for about I'd been with her since I think 8th grade, something like that. It'd been 3 years, and I had to stop lessons because eventually my parents couldn't afford it, but I was still really close. And she was kind of like a secondary grandma to me. She was always super nice. She's about probably late 50s at the time.
Woo! Come on, where am
just super knowledgeable, super interesting, super fun. And we were recording, and she had the audacity to tell him, your tone is off. The first person in a long time.
You mean the art teacher or the music teacher?
The musician
found that he was had his tone off?
That maybe a high schooler did have it?
Did she also tell him that he had his fucking attitude off too?
Oh no, but then he said something that, this is one reason why when I saw a smug face that I want to punch him, because I didn't have the guts to at the time. But
I don't think you should have ever punched him.
Maybe not, but if I saw him right now, I think I would take.
I mean, he's not doing physical harm on you or anything, so right?
But it was enough to I'm a pacifist by nature, so I don't
You're really selling me on that one.
I don't like inciting violence. But he made a very crude, underhanded comment because she was clearly a lesbian. I knew it. I was cool with it because I didn't care.
Did she know it?
She definitely knew it. And he made a very crude, not flattering remark about calling her things that people do to lesbians. And that kind of eventually set to the point where everything after that escalated to the point where that's why I called him out when we were seniors and we were in band and he was late with the Starbucks. It all kept kind of escalating from there. It's wow, this incredibly nice lady who actually knows what she's doing gave you advice, and your response was to act like I know what I'm doing, I'm better, and then call her this really crude thing and berate her.
That's not cool.
So I'm super close to this person, so from then on it was a grudge. And then just the way he treated his girlfriend and then other things like that.
Wait, you mean he was a bad person and he was a misogynist?
Yeah. And so I'm on Facebook and it recommends we recommend this friend. Theirs was they're friends with 6 people that you know. And I see the name and I see his face and I've never been angrier in my life. It's oh my God.
Oh my God.
I still hate you so much. I don't hate anybody as much as I hate you. I've never gotten in a fight in my entire life. But if you were in the front of me right now, I would take everything in my swing and I'd deck you as hard as I could.
Yeah, I get you.
But just
it's hard to see. Whoa, God, this guy's much tougher now. It's hard to see dickheads not get their comeuppance.
Or verbally tell him off because, like, looks like he has a good job. And it's like his wedding photo. It's like, you still look like such a smug prick. I just want to punch you.
I hope he does look good in his wedding photos.
I hope he does.
God damn, this guy's way harder now.
Because earlier that day, was like, you know, I gripe about this guy every now and then. Some people like, oh, is there someone in high school that you don't like? I'll be like, yeah, that's the guy. And I'll tell the story of why to, like, my art buddies sometimes because they're like, oh, we want to hear it because I tell really good rage stories.
Yeah.
But yeah, ooh.
Ooh, that guy melted.
That guy did melt
time.
you.
This time he got me.
I woke up physically angry this morning because it was like at 2 a.m. when I saw
that was today? Like,
it was last night that happened. I saw it like 2 a.m. and I looked at the picture like, oh, he's still friends with them. Oh God, if I ever run into this guy, I don't know. I think I would actually physically punch him. I feel like if I ran into him, I was like, oh man, if I actually run into you, like, I'd probably hold back and actually punch him. Oh, I would definitely lay into him. That's like, oh, you're a beep. You're such a freaking beephead.
That's aggressive, Sam.
It is aggressive. And he's the only person in my history that I feel like that.
How about we give you a sec to calm down? We'll come back next time.
I'm calm now. I don't
know. You called him a beep. That's pretty serious.
I was really angry this morning, though, when I woke up. And then it got circumvented by when Mom's like, you need to check on your dog. I was like, okay, I'm fine now. But,
we'll see you guys next time.
That smug son of a bitch.
Beep. Bop.
He has the stupid beard stuff too, like he's the
what is the beard stuff?
He baseball cap bro dude too is like, that's perfect. You fit that moniker so well. I just want to punch you so hard.
I don't know. I might have to talk with you between episodes. I don't know if 100% what you're referring to.
Oh, just his smugness.
Let's talk this out.